Resident Evil Requiem just dropped and it blew past my expectations. Grace brings pure dread while Leon delivers that classic survival horror energy. With him we get "I'm having the time of my life." And honestly, who would not want to be a badass, sexy 50-year-old man with one-liners and a dark history tied to Raccoon City?
I like this. This is cute. I want this inside of me.
With Grace, we get "I'm not having the time of my life."
Stop shooting!
As much as I love the dual protagonists, what really fascinates me are the monsters. Hey, welcome back to the channel! I'm the globalcherry, and today we are breaking down the story behind every enemy in Resident Evil Requiem. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you have not gone in blind yet, I will give you a second to run and come back after finishing the game. Let's jump in! Our first monster is the girl. Emily was one of the children detained in the care center. She was subject 171. Whatever was injected into her stole her sight and left her with severe cataracts. The same was done to her sister Marie. The staff grew frustrated with Emily but found Marie easier to manage. Both girls were special and Gideon needed them. Emily believed whatever fate took Marie did not take her. Or so she thought. Marie was subject 170. She was injected with a sample of 524 liters of infected blood and marked for disposal after showing mental instability and failing the experiment. At least, that is what the records say. Because the massive humanoid creature crawling through the darkness of the road care center is Marie. She is the girl. She kept her hair, she kept her intelligence, and she came back for Emily. I am very glad she is sensitive to the light because she scared me enough to pause my game more than once. When she charged at me, she makes Mr. X and Nemesis look like angels. This girl sprints. The real question is, are you going to play with her? Who would not want to see that adorable smile while they sleep? Grace definitely does not. Oh, if only a hot middle-aged man came to save me and hold me close for comfort.
Now go.
Oh, you were giving me your gun.
Get out of here.
Wait, I know that gun does not have bullets. Leon, can I have your other gun? No. No! Our next monster waits in the East Wing. After grabbing the level 1 wristband from a body, you run into Chunk. He is bloated and relentlessly chases you down the upper corridor. The good news is he cannot fit through smaller doorways, so you can avoid him for most of your time there. He had too many Doritos, so as long as you stay near tight spaces, you are safe from becoming his mukbang. But if you listen to what he mutters, you realize he is not mindless completely. He sounds miserable. You can inject him with 3 hemolytic injectors and end his suffering. And this is where it gets darker. There are actually 2 chunks. Thomas K. Jackson and his brother Timothy were admitted for severe irregular eating patterns. Doctors attempted to suppress their satiety center through surgery, but it triggered uncontrollable hunger and rapid weight gain instead. Thomas consumed anything within reach, including infusion pumps and pacemakers. Timothy developed a fixation on human flesh and became violently agitated if he was not constantly eating. And based on lines like "stop laughing at me," it's clear they were not only experimented on, the poor boys were fat shamed too. This virus to me appears to be a hybrid of the T virus, the mold, and the C virus. It creates aggressive infected across Renwood, from hospital staff and patients to maids and even the chef in the care center. Some staff had no idea what was even happening until their colleagues turned on them. Oh look, it's Gordon Ramsay. As long as the steak is so raw the cow is still mooing, we are fine. Why did it go quiet? Oh. Oh! What makes these infected disturbing is not just that they are dead. They still perform routines from their past lives. Take the zombie patient swinging his IV stand and complaining about noise. That was Martin L. Case. Even in death, loud sounds trigger erratic behavior. Then there is Eileen Zimmerson, described in the files as having main character syndrome after going through a surgical procedure. As an infected, she wanders the hall singing in the conference room. Her rival Selena Corey performs in the West Wing lounge. Both are terrible at singing, but do not tell them that. They scream. As the virus progresses, some infected become blister heads, similar to the crimson heads. Others evolve into blister-borns, much like how the virus advances people into lickers. But they should be easy to deal with, right? Those tied to the Raccoon City incident still carry the T-virus, like Leon and Sherry. It has been dormant since Resident Evil 2, the Umbrella Curse, until now. This may also explain why Leon does not turn after multiple bites, or the times that he got infected may have given him temporary resistance to these diseases.
No, get back! Get back!
The children of the Raccoon City orphanage are the next monsters we'll discuss. They were not just victims, they were copies. Attempts to recreate Grace, the key to setting Elpis free. In 1990, a clone named Chloe lived among other copies created from Grace's bloodwork. Real orphans were used as raw material in twisted experiments. When things went wrong, they became crazed children with scars on their heads. A researcher's diary shows he was not just honored to join Oswald E. Spencer's lab, he was excited to experiment on more children. I'm sure that guy's in the files somewhere, and that heartbreaking letter from that child in the Resident Evil 2 remake. If you're reading this, go call police. Boogeyman's here, eating every bogey. Many bark, Boogeyman's here. Help, they're coming. Help me, mommy. As tragic as that kid's grammar and fate, Requiem makes it worse. Umbrella was more psychotic than Chief Irons. Those poor children. I know what you're thinking. How are there clones if Grace was not even born around that time? According to Spencer's research, memories can be transferred if the host survives a mutated T-virus strain while preserving intelligence. Chloe was an early clone, eventually leading to Grace, Emily, and Marie. So in a way, Emily and Marie aren't actually sisters. Grace became the successful match for Elpis. Spencer viewed her as a normal child in search of a home, and placed Grace in Alyssa's care as a baby. Meanwhile, Victor Gideon, a former Umbrella employee and director of the Road Hill facility, had gone through over 100 failed clones searching for her. He saw Elpis as the ultimate instrument of chaos, proof that traditional virus-based weapons were obsolete. Once he found Grace, he tried to dispose everybody. As for the clones implanted with Grace's memories, she uncovers the truth with help from someone unexpected. Wait, is that Wesker?
Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
Oh no, Wesker would have 7 minutes to spare. This is Temu Wesker. His name is Zeno. Zeno sympathizes with the orphanage children, likely because he is a clone of Wesker. He appears connected to the connections, like Gideon, although there are many questions of what he is. He believes Elpis was Spencer's final creation, a mind control virus, and that Grace is the key. So he takes her to the Ark. Leon intervenes. Grace realizes Elpis was not meant to be chaos. It was meant to be a cure, hope. Spencer's atonement. Leon returns to Raccoon City and faces familiar horrors. A giant spider like the one straight out of Resident Evil 1. As someone with arachnophobia, I cried on the inside. He relieves his first day at the RPD and reunites with Mr. X. Oh wait, that's not Mr. X? Oh, that's Mr. Y. Honestly, you could barely tell the difference. Then there's Plan 43. Hunk returns as the commander. Sherry confirms the president never ordered the bombing, which explains why these creatures still linger. Leon even gets chased by gigantic wolf dogs on a motorcycle with no explanation on how they're there. There are a few plot holes, but overall it is a fun game. Capcom could have brought back Claire or Jill, but I like that they chose Leon and introduced Grace. Both carry survivor's guilt. By the end, they move forward together. Resident Evil has always been about bioweapons, but Requiem reminds us that the real horror begins long before the mutation. So what did you think of the game? I thought it was well produced. A few scenes had me scratching my head, but it was genuinely fun to play. If I missed any lore or you have your own theories, let me know in the comments below. I love reading them. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I am also working on a Resident Evil challenge where I beat as many games as I can without running. Perhaps I'll see you in that one. Thank you for watching, and that's all.